Then you inhale and come back. In the next inhalation, take the head back. And as you exhale, bring the chin down towards the chest. Lift up the chin and go back as you inhale. And as you exhale, come forward. And continue. As you exhale next and the chin comes towards the chest, in the next inhalation, begin 360-degree rotation. Inhale half a circle and exhale the other half and continue. When you complete the circle, let's go in the opposite direction. When you complete the last circle, we go on to our shoulder exercises. Inhale, lift up one shoulder. Exhale, rotate it back and bring it down. Inhale, lift up the other shoulder. Exhale, rotate it back and bring it down. Continue. Inhale and exhale. Okay, now let's go on to the hand exercises. Lift up the hands, and as you inhale, make the palm perpendicular to the forearm and stretch out your fingers. Exhale, thumb in and make a downward facing fist. Continue. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. Now we'll rotate around the fist. Inhale and exhale. Continue. Now let's go reverse. Now bring the elbows in line with the shoulders and we'll rotate around the full palm, fingers, elbows, everything. Inhale and exhale. Let's go backward. Now interlock the fingers, bring it behind the head, and as you exhale, turn to one side, inhale, come back. Exhale, turn the other way, inhale, come back, and continue. Okay. Inhale, come back. Get hold of your elbows behind your back on the behind the head. Exhale, pull on one elbow. Inhale, come up. Exhale, pull on the other elbow. Inhale, come up. Continue. Okay. Now cross one leg over the other and get hold of the knee on the top. And as you exhale, you not only pull it up and cross over, but turn your head in the same direction as the leg you're holding. So you will find not only the butt lifting, but the back will also cross and you'll feel the stretch of the muscles. Inhale, drop. Exhale, pull and turn. Let's go to the other leg. Very good. Now we do one last exercise. Lift up both the shoulders as you inhale and feel the pelvis also lift up. And then exhale, rotate it back and come down. Continue. 1, 2,
इजी है, हर ये ना कर सकता है। ये देखो चांद अरोड़ा कर रही है मंजू से।
last. Now we are ready to go on to the Bhastrika Pranayam. I will explain this, and if Srijit is available, he can lead. So this is only deep inhalation, deep breathing, deep inhalation and deep exhalation. Inhale, feel the abdominal area come out, chest expand, shoulder pull back, and as you exhale, feel all of them collapse. There are 2 ways of doing it. You can keep your palms on your hand. If you feel comfortable in your shoulders, you can keep your hand in a loose fist with the elbows by the side of the chest. So we can begin. Srijit, you want to lead?
Sure.
Go ahead.
1. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale.
Okay, let's stop one moment here. There are a number of you who are doing the alternate nostril breathing. Actually, there is an imbalance in the system. So let's all do the alternate nostril breathing. So close one nostril, exhale, and then inhale back. Close the other nostril, exhale, and inhale back. And those of you who know the visualization, do it.
First, you do the inhale or exhale first?
It really doesn't matter.
Okay.
Dr. Rajan, is it inhale and exhale through the same nostril?
Whenever you inhale from one nostril, it's time to exhale. It is time to exhale from the other nostril. So you don't inhale and exhale from the same nostril. You exhale and inhale from the same nostril. Okay. Now let's carry on to the Bhastrika. Srijit, you can do 30 breaths in one shot and we'll end with that. Let's go.
1. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 13. Exhale. 14. Exhale. 15. Exhale. 16. Exhale. 17. Exhale. 18. 19. Exhale. 20. Exhale. 20. Exhale. 20. Exhale. 20. Exhale. 24. Exhale. 25. Exhale. 26. Exhale. 27. Exhale. 28. Exhale. 29. Exhale. 30. Exhale.
Bring your hands down and relax. Observe the sensations within, if any. Most of you probably don't feel any sensation, which is okay. Now mentally tell yourself, I give up all ideas and concepts and I care about nothing. I let go of everything. And if you have a personal mantra, you can do it. Otherwise, you can listen to the Om in the background. Mentally affirm to yourself, may I be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I am born. And with that as the thought, raise your hands up and bring it 6 inches in front of your eyes and look straight into the palm of your eyes when you open your eyes after meditation. So now if there is anybody new who would like to introduce themselves, they can, and then we go on to question answers. However, I do have a question to begin with for a couple of you. One is Lagnesh and the other is Radha Dhanayak. What made you do the Ujjayi Pranayama? I am very curious. I mean, not Ujjayi, the Anulom Vilom Pranayam.
So, Dr. Rajan, I get up like very early in the morning and I finish the entire session, and I do Ujjayi Pranayam, 2 rounds of Ujjayi Pranayam in the morning. If I do it at night, I can't sleep till 4 o'clock. I am up all night long. So,
No, what made you do the Anulom Vilom Pranayam before the Bhastrika?
Really, because I had to do some pranayam.
But you don't want to do Bhastrika Pranayam?
That's what I'm saying. If I do Bhastrika, I can't sleep at night.
I see. How about Lagnesh? Why did he do it?
Dr. Narayan, I feel so tired after doing Bhastrika. Even I am very active person. I stay active all day. I wake up at 4 and everything. but this particular Bhastrika makes me so tired. And that was the reason. But you know what, Dr. Rajan, if it's okay, I don't want to disturb the whole group.
No,
I
no,
will
no,
do-
no, no.
Okay.
But what you did and what Radha did is absolutely right. You know why?
Uh-huh.
Because both of us, I didn't realize. When I looked at you, I realized it. See, you all know what Anulom Vilom Pranayam does. It balances the two sides of the brain. When we do Bhastrika Pranayam, it increases the vitality in the system. So if there is an imbalance between the right and the left, it'll increase the imbalance because more energy means more imbalance. Okay?
Okay.
And so it was very fascinating for me that both of you had the imbalance. And I realized there may be others who may be the same, this thing. So that is why I shifted, and did that. But then what happens is this Anulom Vilom Pranayam with the visualization that you know, right? When you do it with visualization, it is much more stronger. Okay? So, but what you did was a good thing because it made me aware of the imbalances that people have.
Yeah.
So we should correct the imbalance before doing the Bhastrika.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the Bhastrika will increase the, imbalance more.
I also have the same thing.
Dr. Rajan,
Yeah, I have imbalance.
I have to give the credit to Anu because if I miss any session, I call her and I ask her, what did you learn today? What new did you learn? So she will fill me up on that.
I take notes, Dr. Rajan. I sit for the last half an hour. I sit with a notebook and a pen. So I'm taking my notes.
Okay.
That is amazing, actually. That would be very helpful, Anuji. I should talk to you.
I think once an auditor, always an auditor, you know.
No, because I'll tell you why. Because we want to take snippets out from these last 30-minute sessions, and we want to post independent videos. But there's so much content that we are lost. So at least your notes will give us clue of where to actually search.
Yes. I have them by date. So the days I come, you know, I have the important things that Dr. Rajan discusses. Sometimes I jot them down as memory joggers, something that I could Google more or, you know, read more. So those memory joggers are there. They help.
Nice. Great.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
But you know, I must tell about Dr. Rajan. I mean, Dr. Rajan, out of 170 people, you immediately picked me and Radha doing Anulom Vilom. You know, I don't know what kind of eyesight or power you have, you know. That was something. And you picked up right within, I think Sirijit finished maybe sixth one and you immediately stopped. So that's amazing, you know. That's amazing.
See, it's my job to watch, right? So I do see.
But you watched pretty good.
Now I'm going to ask a question over here. I see a few questions in the chat box here. First question is, there are, you see, people who are hypertensive and who are on medication. Okay, that means people who have high blood pressure and who are on medications. Such people, if you find that after a little while of our practice, including the Bhastrika, if you have a feeling of tiredness or giddiness or anything like that, it may be because your blood pressure is going too low. So if you are on blood pressure medications, just take your blood pressure and see what is happening. And you may have a need to cut down on your medications. Okay, if there is anybody who is feeling that way, of course, this is a very personal matter, so I don't encourage anyone to identify themselves in this public forum. But if any of you are feeling that, the first step to do is measure your blood pressure. And if you feel it's going down, and that's why you're feeling tiredness or giddiness or something like that, then in which case you need to check your blood pressure and report it to your doctor and see whether you need to readjust your dosage of medications. Okay?
Hello, Dr. Rajan, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
This is Bhastrika pranayam. I think if anyone have little issues, like I heard these
two people, if we gently, this is how I feel for myself, it's not a suggestion. If we gently do it and concentrate on breathing in and breathing out rather than concentrating on the hands and shoulders up and down, that could be a little bit helpful.
No, not for those two people.
Pardon me?
Actually, they really needed because there was an imbalance between the two brains. But what it is the lifting of the hand is not necessary at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like sometimes
has nothing to do with what they're feeling.
Yeah, sometimes if you're putting extra load or pressure for going up and down, that also could be the factor.
You see, the other factor is for some people, the opening the chest actually makes them breathe better and they feel better. So it is different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, and like as you suggested, people with the high blood pressure is say, if they take the blood pressure before and after some time after finishing and keep a log of it, that also could be helpful, like you suggested.
That is right.
Okay, thank you so much.
Actually, with Radha and Lagnesh, both of them, they start their morning with workouts, you know. I know them both, so
how do I
can say that like very regularly. So I think they're, by the time they come here, you know, in the evening, they already have, you know, a lot. Like I know that Lagnesh does a round of chakra cleansing in the morning also, ever since he started learning from Dr. Narayanan. So that is there too.
But
excellent.
Dr. Narayan, what do you mean by imbalance? Can you please explain that a little bit?
Yes, certainly, Radha. See, the concept of imbalance is our, for in your case, see, what happens is the right brain is considered the creative brain, that is the intuitive brain, okay? In other words, the energy from the right brain is what will result in this, how we, the intuitive side is, the power or the energy for that is generated. The left brain is what you would call as the logical brain, and that is what engages in all the different activities you do. Now, I have a question for you. The way in which you deal with your life, do you do more meditative practice, or is your life more hurried, engaging with too many things to do in, at work, running from? Are you multitasking?
When I'm at work, I'm very, very busy because I work with people. And especially at this time, because we are doing a lot of online teaching, I am very, very busy. But when I'm home, since my children are all grown up, I have less work at home. So when I come home, I have designed my life such that from Monday to Friday, I have less work at home. Nevertheless, I do work about 17 hours per day related to my job.
Okay. But the thing is basically, do you feel any intuitive connectivity? That's my sense about you and Lagnesh, that when you relax, you feel well anchored within yourself.
Absolutely.
Mind doesn't wander too much, right?
The chakra meditation practices, that has helped me a lot. I am not even sure if I'm doing it 100% right, but that has helped me to align. Like if my thoughts are wandering towards the negative side, I'm gaining the capacity to redirect myself and say, I'm not going to go there.
I understand what you're saying. I think for both you and Lagnesh, what is happening is the right brain is more active than the left. So the right brain is the one anchored with your inner self. So when you're in a point where you're letting go of the things related to the outside world, you're very easily able to draw inside within. And that is what creates the imbalance between the left and the right. But what will happen is, as you practice meditation regularly, you'll find that will begin to change, and you will be able to feel the balance come on. So carry on, that's fine. And 1 second. Yeah, so that'll be fine. Ujjayi pranayam more will also be able to help you. But as Radha was saying, you are unable to fall asleep if you do it in the evening, right?
The Bhasrika, Ujjayi, I'm fine.
You're fine.
Yes.
So Ujjayi you can do, that will help to balance also. The Anlom Vilom and the Ujjayi are ones which are appropriate for you.
Thank you.
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank
Okay. Now I would like to share with you something. And this is the feedback I have been getting from people on the spinal mantra, right? And by the way, I have had so far, I don't have responses from everyone, but I have it from enough people to have a sense of, how things are, how people have been feeling, okay? I'll just show you a little bit of the graph over here, but I'll tell you where we are headed towards. Okay, so you will find if we ask people how regular they have been, this is what they tell us, okay? What they tell us is, you can see how many people do twice a day, never miss a session. That is 23 people, okay? That is 7 out of like 30 people. And do once a day and never miss a session is another 4 people. So the 7 and 4, 11 people out of 30 people have been regular. And this is normal. And then they try to do twice a day, but miss one session once in a while. And once or twice a week, that's 5 people. And then you have try to be regular once a day, and they miss once or twice a week. This is really not helpful. So you can see in any study we do, this is very important because only half the number of people are really regular practitioners. And so what we will be doing is, once I have the full response from people, I'll be only working with the data with this half and see what has happened. And I will tell you what is our hypothesis. Our hypothesis is anybody who has a degeneration related condition in the bones, they are going to find help. But then there are other reasons why people can have pain. Those will not be helped by the chakra, by the spinal mantra. And so we'll separate this out. And I'm looking for more data. I've sent a reminder to many people today. So thank you for those who have responded. And you can see over here, people who had the discomfort or pain earlier, you can see practically 90% of them had it, okay? And then you can see how it improved afterwards. And did the pain discomfort improve? You can see that it is pretty much a large proportion of them, but for 10%, no change, okay? And so so that is the numbers that we are getting. And I will share more details of this later. I wanted to share this with you briefly today, only because I wanted to remind people that there are a few more people on whom I have sent the second reminder. So those who have gotten the reminder today, please remember to fill it in. Now, this is only an interim feedback, because we will be doing one more, feedback after another 1 month, so that we would be fully done for about like 7 to 8 weeks. And at that time, we will complete the study. Okay. So thank you for those of you who responded. And I look forward to the response from those who have not yet responded. Any other questions?
I have a question, Dr. Rajan.
Go ahead.
I wrote down the question, in the morning when I start Om mantra, I feel very strong. And then after I finish that one and I start doing the other mantra, I feel weak, you know. I cannot see when you speak very loudly, and I want to do the same thing, you know. But then after Om mantra, I feel very weak and I cannot speak loudly.
Okay. Not being able to speak loudly is not the same as weakness. It could be, but do you feel physically weak?
I don't know. I mean, I don't have that much time. But then when I start doing yoga, I feel better, you know, and I feel strong.
Now, Om makes you feel good, you said?
No. When I do the Om mantra start, I'm doing the same loudness as you are doing, you know. And then I start doing the other mantra, you know, like lam, vam. So I feel weak. I cannot speak loudly.
You cannot speak loudly. Okay.
I think energy is gone or something.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. So what we'll do is we are scheduled to talk on Tuesday, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. So I'll tell you all about it then.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dr. Rajan, I have a question.
Go ahead.
I'm Manju. I have a leg problem. It swells a lot, my leg and my feet. Is there anything I can do to reduce that?
Did you consult with your doctor?
Yeah, I'm diabetic. Doctor said my blood flows are not very good. That's the reason I take water pill. Even then, it swells a lot. I cannot move much.
I see. So the thing is basically, if that is the case, we will need to do a nadi reading for you to understand why it is that is happening. Okay. Most likely, if it is an afferent nerve insensitivity, then in which case the Ujjayi pranayama should be able to take care of it. How long have you been doing our yoga here?
In this class, I'm doing almost 3 months.
Okay. So you have been here for 3 months and you have not found any improvement, right?
No.
Okay. So where are you located?
I'm in California, San Jose.
Okay. So in San Jose, actually Foster City area, which is not too far for you, near San Mateo. So there we have a person who can do the nadi reading for you.
I don't drive that much and I live by myself, so it will be hard to go over there.
Okay. Don't worry about it. The thing is, try the Ujjayi pranayama. By the way, the swelling that comes, is it more in the morning or more in the evening?
Actually, in the morning, there is not much, but by day goes, it increases.
Is there any pain?
Not much pain, but it swells, so it's hard to move around.
It is hard to move around. I see. Now,
I can't lift my leg much.
how old are you?
I'm 80.
Okay. So the part is, it is hard to move around, but there is no pain, right?
Yes.
From a quality of life perspective, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Then just treat it as, let it be there. Don't let it bug you.
I cannot walk much. That is a problem. If I go anywhere, I get nervous that I might be not reach there like that.
Uh-huh.
I still drive though, but not much.
Uh-huh. So Ujjayi pranayama is the best I can suggest for you right now.
Okay.
Now, you're not taking any medication for COPD or anything related to lungs, right?
No.
Okay. see, the water pill is not going to help. You see, this is a case of your, lymphatic system is spilling the fluids over there. They are settling down. The lymphatic system is not strong enough. You see, the lymphatic system moves the same way as veins move. They are not like artery. So by taking the water out of the artery, you're not going to change the lymphatic system. In fact, for you, a more amount of walking. Do you walk without support, or do you have a stick or a rollator or anything?
If I go out of the house, I take cane, but inside the house, I walk by myself.
Now, when you stand up, how is your profile? Erect and straight, or do you stoop a little?
I can walk, I can stand straight.
When you walk, are you able to keep that same posture, or when you walk with the cane, it comes down a little?
Posture, same posture.
Okay. See, my suggestion for you is the following. Get a rollator. You know what is a rollator, right? The four-wheel one with a seat.
Yeah.
And use that. And the rollator is built in such a way where even though you hold it with both your hands, your feet are fully open. You can, because they have kept it open without any bars. So you can feel the straight profile and walk as much as you can. The more walking you do, I think the body will feel more stimulated. And the more you sit, what happens is in these cases, if you keep your leg up, whenever you're sitting at home, keep your leg up on a table or something like that. Then you'll find the accumulation is coming less on the feet.
Yeah, that's what my doctor also told me. The thing is, if I walk, it hurts, so I sit. And if I sit, leg swells.
Yeah, it becomes more. So the key for you is get a rollator, do more walking, and then when you're sitting, raise your legs up, and over a period of time, it may help. Now, the reason I ask you to get a rollator is you will never have a fear of how much you can walk. Because wherever you are, if you don't feel like walking anymore, you have a seat in it right to sit.
Yeah, I have a walker, I can use that.
Does the walker have a seat in it?
No, no.
Yeah.
No.
So having the seat is a good mental comfort.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Dr. Rajan, I have a question.
Go ahead, Arun.
This is about what you were saying yesterday. I couldn't hear completely because I was a little far away. So you said what we do here plus 30 minutes of cardio and 30 minutes of weight is equal to Hatha Yoga. Is that what you said?
Actually, what I said is there are some aspects of Hatha Yoga exercise that give you the muscle strengthening as well as actually within Hatha Yoga itself, there isn't so much of cardiovascular thing. So I recommended muscle strengthening exercise can come with a little bit of a workout of weights and things. And you also need cardio exercises. So if you have what we do over here, this gives you flexibility and vitality management and relaxation. So if you can combine it with muscle strengthening exercises, which Hatha Yoga does, and if you also do cardiovascular exercise, then you're in full balance, in good shape.
So how much do you recommend of the other two?
Well,
it's up to me.
I would suggest you should do them at least 3 to 4 times a week.
Okay. All right. And I have a question on the personal mantra. So I started meditation in the morning for about 20 minutes. I hope it's 20 minutes on the mantra. And I feel that, on the top of the head, we feel that vibration. I feel that. So what is the next thing I should be feeling, and I feel relaxed also in the morning, but is there anything else I'll be feeling?
If you want to look for anything else you feel, you will miss the boat of yoga. That's what the Yoga Sutra says. Don't have any expectations.
Okay. All right, Dr. Rajan. Thank you.
Okay. See you then. Bye. Yes.
Can I say something?
Yes, Aruna,
I
go ahead.
So I have a question on the Gayatri Mantra.
Just 1 second, Avni. Aruna Kathuria is speaking. Go ahead.
Yeah, I stopped my Nexium medication, and I had a lot of acidity problem. What's I can take a home remedy for that, so it will not burn up my acidity more, because doctor stopped me for 2 weeks this medication.
Why?
He wants to do some test. He wants to do my test on. So how can I protect not to get too much burning in my chest and GERD problem?
Okay. This is my suggestion.
Anji.
Yeah, the twofold. You said GERD as well as you said acidity, right?
Yeah, heartburn and acidity, because I have stopped the medication.
Yeah. Do the following. One is every day in the morning, do you drink water?
Yes, I take hot water with ginger.
Yeah.
Ginger
Instead of
and
taking
honey.
hot water with ginger, whatever water you're taking, take the water as, lukewarm.
Yeah.
Not hot. Not like drinking tea. It is like what you would call comfortable temperature water, which is slightly maybe warmer than room temperature.
Okay.
And so water that is like 90 degrees or 100 degrees hot.
Yeah.
And so take the water in a big glass, and instead of sipping, just pour the water in and go glug, 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 glug. Drink it in a big gulp.
Okay.
So do that as a daily thing every day in the morning.
Okay, I will
And
do
the
that.
second thing is you breathe, inhale through the, Shitali Shitkari Pranayam.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah,
make
like
your
that.
tongue into a straw kind and
Yeah.
inhale through the tongue and
Yes.
exhale through the nose.
Okay.
Do 20
Okay.
breaths of those.
Okay.
And when do you get most of the acidity? In the after meals,
I
before
don't know,
meals, at night?
after food, after I take food, after
Okay.
1 or 2 hours.
Okay. So before you take food, each time before taking food, do the 20 breaths with the tongue.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And but in the morning, drink that water like that. And let me know how you feel.
Okay. Thank you,
Take
doctor.
about a week or two to see the result.
Okay. Because yesterday they did my endoscopy. Now
Mhm.
they want to do 2 more tests. So they stopped my medication, and I feel a lot of problem, and I will do that, what you just told me.
Okay. So Avni, go ahead.
Thank you.
Already past 7, so I can hold my question until tomorrow, Dr. Narayan.
Oh, okay. See you then. See you all tomorrow. Namaste.
Doctor, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate.
Thank you very much,
Thank you
doctor.
very much. Thank you. See
Thank
you
you.
tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Naranji. Thank you, Saraswati. Thank you.